Hey guys, welcome back to VAIFF. We have Harold with us. Hey Harold.
Hey, Zora.
Hey. What'd you think? We
Oh,
just
I thought
film.
I thought the chain of connecting in the circle was funny. After a while, towards the middle end, I was like, they're gonna come back around. It was crazy.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and check out some more information. What do we have next on our agenda? Do we have a foreign film announcement video or, oh, actually we don't. Okay, so basically Call Danny was the film, and they are the foreign winner of VAIFF this year. So congratulations, Jesse. Sorry you can't be here to accept your award, but we wish you the best. But now we're going to get into Harold's favorite category, which is what?
Drama.
Drama. Okay, look, wait. I'm getting a message from our tech team. Why don't we go ahead and play the foreign winner announcement? Just so. Okay, that was great.
That was great. Yeah. Yes.
Technical issues, which is great because this is our first time having some technical issues, but it's okay.
Always. Yeah.
All right, well, why don't we just move on?
Let's move on. Bye.
You guys, why don't you leave us some comments? Let us know what you've liked so far at VAIFF. Who's your favorite host? Which are your favorite films? Let us know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, we have another filmmaker. This just left a comment, Tishay. His film actually premiered at VAIFF 2 years ago. So he's a veteran as well. So thank you for joining us, Tishay. Harold, go ahead. Let's talk about your favorite category.
Yeah, this category has a few filmmakers, and I think Okima is looking for the link. I just got a text.
Oh, I think to be honest, I think she just wants the link to the festival. So either YouTube or Various Artists TV on Facebook. So if you go to Facebook, search Various Artists TV, and then you'll be able to refresh your browser and watch our films. Yeah, Harold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So let's discuss drama. Why is it your favorite category?
Well, when I have an aunt Mary, and she just passed in February, and she used to do a one-woman show all over the world, and she started off Broadway, and she was an inspiration to me. It ended up becoming a feature film, and they added other characters. Her one-woman show. She did at least 200 shows, and then in '84. They shot it, and Ernest Dickerson, who did Juice, he was a film student back then in New York, and he actually shot it. And the film is on Amazon Prime now. And I finally saw it last year for the first time after looking for it for a number of years. And it was like the best performance I'd ever seen. But because she was a dramatic actor, that stayed in the back of my mind. And then at the same time, my high school band teacher, John Watson Sr., he ended up in the movies like Soul Food, The Fugitive, Groundhog Day, Hoodlum. And I was like, oh my God, this thing isn't impossible to do because Mr. Watson was in the movies. And so I realized at that point that I can do this too. And this was, back in the middle 90s. And it's always been drama for me because I have all this passion and wanted to explore and do a bunch of different characters. And this genre provided me that opportunity to do those things. And so I've done, probably 200 projects, and most of them are drama. And I've got some great stuff out, and I'm excited about this genre.
Well, we're excited that you are with us and hosting VAIFF, and you've been such a supporter from day one for us. So, we're lucky to have you. So thank you for being here. Do you want to chat with some of the filmmakers?
Oh, absolutely.
Who's in the green room for drama? Whoa, we have Chelsea and Mary May. Hi, guys.
What's going on, everybody?
We're streaming live, so we're happy that you guys are here and supporting Various Artists Independent Film Festival. We'll start with Chelsea. How'd you guys hear about VAIFF?
Through a mutual friend of yours as well, Zora. Her name is Divya, and I think you two ladies connected early on, and then we reached out to each other, and then I knew what you were doing, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Excellent. Well, thanks for submitting and competing.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Chelsea, where are you now?
I'm at home in Chicago, Des Plaines, technically.
Okay, Chi-Town, Illinois.
Yeah, right. I've been here for 40 plus years, or about 40 years.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Mary May, what about you? How'd you hear about our festival?
I randomly browsed online about film festival I can submit, so I just submitted to various film festival. It's my second film, so I was very excited about it.
Well, congratulations! Look at you. You're a pro now. The next film and the next film festivals around the world. Very good. Where are you tuning in from?
In St. Louis, so it's very close to Chicago, right?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, I visited St. Louis once. I jumped on the Greyhound bus. I was doing a feature film back in 2004 in Alton, Illinois, and rode the Greyhound bus in a priest outfit just to get into character. And I landed in St. Louis, and the producer met me at the bus, and he says, "Father Shepherd Flockings." I convinced him right away. So it was a great movie. great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So Chelsea, without giving away the ending or any important information, do you want our viewers to, tell our viewers a little synopsis or what to expect in your film?
Sure. I mean, it is an adult drama, and it's about a family. They're married, they have a daughter, and their relationship's in a rut, and it's, marriage counseling isn't working. So it's their approach to possibly fix their marriage. It's a very kind of an open-minded film. You have to, it's an adult drama, but I don't want to give too much away. I want to kind of let the audience unravel it themselves as they watch.
Yeah, and see the drama build. Yes. Awesome. And Mary May, what can our viewers?
I'm a student at Washington University in St. Louis. So last semester I took making movies, and I'm very interested in how to develop story by having dialogues. So in the summer, I shot the film in April, and then I brought a lot of friends at home, and then we discussed about what's the story about, and then we decided to make a film between two girls. And one of the girls was an athlete, but then she hurt her ankle, and then the other girl had to help her to bounce from the hardship. So they became better friends after having some kind of conflicts in the film.
Okay.
Awesome. I like the way you guys just jump right in and make your movies. That's magical, towards you have the oomph. Go ahead and say, "I'm going to do this," and get it done. And that's rewardable right there alone. And so welcome to the festival, guys.
Thank you. Mine wasn't as easy. I mean, our process was like a 7-year process to make a short film. I mean, from the beginning, from the story writing stage, it took roughly about 5 years before we actually filmed the movie. And but in the meanwhile, I mean, I had a regular job, I got married, I had 2 kids, so a lot was happening at the same time. But in our case, I just wanted to take my time and create this project as nicely as possible, with what I was, with what I had. So,
I have a question for you, Chelsea. So from your experience that, it took you 5 years to develop this short film, did you make the right decision? I feel that filmmakers, they come up with this idea, especially independent, and, we just got to shoot something. Mm-hmm. But your patience, and you blocked out that time, and even though it was maybe a slower process, but then it, the end result was so beautiful. So do you have any advice for other independent filmmakers when they feel a little rushed for time?
Right.
You know,
Yeah. I mean, if there isn't like a studio breathing down your back, there's no reason to really rush it. So in my case, that was it. It was that I didn't have to rush it. I took the time, and I've learned from other filmmakers in my age group when they were making movies. I think they have this thing like, oh, we got to shoot, because people are asking, hey, where's your movie? This and that. So they have this urgency to make the film, but the preparation time wasn't thought through. It wasn't prepared well. And then the execution kind of falls short. And then your finished product, the delivery, is not what you intended it to be. So I learned from that. So I took that into consideration. And since we didn't have the money, it took me a while to get that money anyway. So with all that into account, I took the time, prepared, watched, behind the scenes, learned from my fellow filmmakers, and put together the idea that you need to prepare. Take your time to prepare the material, and then the execution will go smoother, and you'll have a better product, a better delivery. So yeah, take your time if you're a first-time filmmaker, and if you got a big studio breathing down your back, then hey, you're doing well.
So talk about the writing process then, because obviously you had so much time. You must have studied and prepared and studied dialogue and how to format your script. Talk about that for a minute, that process, if you could.
Yeah, when I wrote it, it was roughly about a 23-page script, and I passed it around, and we kept developing it. A lot of our producers and teammates had input, and we took what we thought would work. We used it, and then over the course of 3 years, we finally developed it to a point we were happy with it. But even up until the final moments of shooting, we still were changing lines in the script. For example, one reference I can make is when I started writing the script, Snapchat didn't exist. 5 years after, right before going into production, instead of using one of the dialogues, I switched it up to where we incorporated Snapchat. And, so it's like even then, right before we're shooting, I'm making adjustments to the script to make it as relatable and relevant as possible in the time we are.
Awesome.
Mary May, do you have, any other production stories that you might want to share with us?
Oh, actually, I shot this film in 48 hours. So when editing it, it took me nearly a whole day to edit the whole film. Because I have to prepare for GIE during that summer, so there's limited time for me to really produce the film. But I was very excited when it came out. So I asked a lot of friends for their suggestions when they viewed the film with me before I uploaded it to the website.
Excellent.
Oh, wow. So we have both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Right.
Projects.
Yeah, I was only
putting me to shame. Oh my God.
Undergraduate school. I wonder, for Chelsea, I wonder, do you think I need to go to a film school to really get my filmmaking skills, or just I can practice myself?
I personally don't think so. Now, I went to school for computer animation and media arts. So along the way, you kind of learn some of the fundamentals of filmmaking. But it's like one of my old colleagues used to say, it's like, you want to do filmmaking, just watch the Lord of the Rings extended versions, all the behind the scenes on it, and you'll get an understanding of all the levels. And, seriously, like, watch a lot of behind the scenes. If you talk to any of my friends, they'll know that all I've been doing is watching behind the scenes on films for like 20 plus years. And my wife even laughs. Like, even the other day, I ran down from upstairs. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, this Blu-ray had behind the scenes, so I'm going to watch it." And she's like, so, that's how I learned a lot. Yeah. And then obviously, if you're out in the field getting experience, that's another level. So do that as well. But yeah, I don't want to down any schools or anybody else that's in film school, but me personally, I don't think so.
It's great advice from Chelsea. And this is what, various artists is all about, just you guys even connecting and, learning, growing together, like, I feel like, okay, we're doing something right. You know?
Yeah, it's
So,
working.
yeah. Harold, do you have any questions? Any more questions?
Let me say, you can call me Harold or you can call me Dennis.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. No, I think that this will be a interesting segment to watch, you guys. I'm excited and I'm feeling real good about this. You know, I'll laugh and smile and hopefully, you know, shed a tear. So let's see what we're working with here. You know, yeah.
Are you guys ready to watch Trauma?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
we're ready. All right, guys. So refresh your browser. Make sure to join us back here for our announcement video of who's going to win drama. So we'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Bye.